All right. Hello.
All right. Strictly talking shit.
Hello and welcome to the final podcast episode of the evening where there is barely anyone listening to us, but that is okay because we have this
Hi,
film.
guys. Hi. Look at all these people here. The camera doesn't see them, but I see them. There's so many people here. There's like 150 people here. Thanks for coming here.
So today on Strictly Talking Shit, we have our friend Azlan over here. This is Azlan. You should be very happy that you're on our third episode live.
I'm surprised. Possibly the only brown guest so far.
Okay. That started off really weird.
No, I've been watching you guys for a while, so...
Yes.
I don't know this is a racial thing, but I guess it is. So
we got a few shades here.
As our first brown guest, give us some taste of what you are and give us a taste of India and tell us a little bit about yourself.
A little taste of India.
Oh, shit. Should have told me before, man. I should have started shaking my head like 2 minutes ago. All right. Well, my name is Azlan Danish. Moved to Canada a little over 5 years now. I was born in Pakistan. That's where my family is from. Did some of my education there. Then I grew up in Malaysia. Did most of the college and my university down there, and 5 years ago just moved down here with my family in cold Saskatchewan, Canada. So my brown ass is still adapting with the cold down there.
Probably one of the boringest places in Canada. If you ever go to Saskatchewan,
it's the cheapest place in Canada to live, though.
This is boring.
Nobody wants to live there.
Place with bars that close at 11.
If any of our guests that are watching us is from Saskatchewan.
Hey, do we have a question over there?
Yeah, we have a question there. He's from Saskatchewan. Look at him. He's shaking his head. He's from Saskatchewan. There he is. This is hilarious.
No, it is. No, but seriously, after you moved to Saskatchewan, like how I can't even say it right.
Saskatchewan.
That's how boring it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's flat.
Hey, I call it home. Come on.
Yeah.
So after moving there, like how did you get into hydronics? Or what? Or is that what you do? Sorry, I went too far ahead. Let's talk about what you do first.
What sparked your interest in plumbing and heating?
Perfect. So, for those of you who do not know, what brought me to the industry, so I work for a company called Axiom Industries. We make specialty products for hydronic systems, glycol feeders, and other equipment that works with boilers, water treatment, and all that stuff.
Shameless plug. But as you know, today is sponsored by Axiom. And
Terrence has to behave himself. And Axiom, for those of you who don't know, he's our brand ambassador.
No.
But
definitely
his
not.
Axiom is a little green.
All right.
It's a lot of green.
Yeah.
How did you get into this? For real?
Well, my first job, and this is the honest story. So my first job moving to Canada, again for immigrants, you got to basically build your profile. My study background is in business, but I had to get started somewhere. So I was a sales rep at Home Depot, and that's where... fuck you.
I can see you in that. I don't know how much
we can swear here.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, this is strictly talking shit.
That was 5 years ago.
Sorry, for those of you that don't know, we know Azlan pretty well. That's why we're joking with him.
Yeah, I want to see you in the Home Depot.
It is really funny. So when I was looking for laborers,
and you said your order is ready for pickup.
Okay, sorry. So with Home Depot.
So Kirk at that time, I mean, I didn't know what this guy does. Just walked in as a regular customer, like 10,000 of them that walk in a day, and it's just a guy who's looking for some help with his home project, with some locks and everything.
And what experience did you have with locks before you gave this kind of insight of what he needs to do?
Well, so I didn't have a job before Home Depot, so I had experience picking on them. I'm kidding. Well, I was trained on how to cut keys and how to make one key adaptable to like multiple. So I did kind of make everything adaptable for his particular project, and that's where Kirk has seen my customer service factor, and a couple of days later he just came around and offered me a job. That's what brought me to the industry. My learning also off the industry and things that we do, not only Axiom, but the industry as in general. My dad comes from a heating and refrigeration background. He had worked in Middle East. So a lot of the understanding of things basically comes from there as well.
So did you do any work with your dad?
Oh, no. We don't have child labor back home. I'm kidding.
Yeah. I thought you did. I thought for sure you did.
But that's interesting. I mean, like, father and son, do you follow kind of your father's steps, kind of being in the same thing? Like, what is
well, he doesn't practice it right now. Like, he also has a business degree and banking, so he just kind of follows that right now.
Is he proud of you?
Being
You just see it in Azlan's eyes.
He starts,
in Brown families, father is never proud.
Yeah, he just doesn't say it.
I get that too. We have the same thing. I just ask for fun. But no, that's interesting. Like how Kirk just walks in. I mean, Kirk's a great guy.
Yeah.
Like even the first time I met him, a bit of quiet, but
yeah.
I'm sure he saw something in you.
No, I mean, he's very smart, and I apologize to cut you off
no,
there
not
or
at
overlap.
all. Never.
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 Anyways, Kirk had hired me. This is the other extension to the story that I was telling you guys. I was hired to be a shipping manager for Axiom, and a couple of months into the job as a trainee manager, because the manager at that time was getting retired, I've worked there for a couple of months, and that's where they've seen my sales potential again, or talking potential, and that's what brought me to the sales side of things. So I knew the products that Axiom made and everything, but to get a more in-depth knowledge of what we sell and what we contribute to our industry basically comes from being on the sales team and everything. And then Alan Zenadine, sales manager at Axiom Industry, has been a great partner to me in terms of educating me and always giving me an insight on why basically going right through the specs of different mechanical designs and everything, and where our products are applicable and all. So it's a great help. It's a great company.
So, like, what's your day look like? Like, when you start your day, what do you do for Axiom?
Right. So in the past, I should say, so I've been with them a little over. I'm coming up to my 5th year here, and I have. It's a small company. We're a team of just, I believe, over 30 people now. That's including our shipping, sales, admin, and production team. My roles have always changed. Like there are like a few overlapping
changed
things.
So much he's
based on your
knows
skills.
What he's doing.
So what?
It's changed so much you barely know what you're doing right now.
Exactly. I can't do one thing right. They have to put me on the next station.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I did a lot of design for them. Axiom's new website, I was behind that, like working on the design part with the company that we have worked with it. Most of the Axiom literature.
I'm going to cut you off. And if you're watching, what is the website? So
Axiom,
that we can check out your work.
IND.com. AXIOMIND.com.
Write that down. Okay.
Yeah.
Make sure you write it down,
and
please.
you said you made the flyers and all the other kind of marketing material
I still do. So my typical day consists. My primary job at Axiom is sales, but I have a lot of interest in IT, so I'll help around with the computers if needed type of shit. Not that we have shit breaking down at Axiom. We won't function otherwise. Along with that, design, technical calls in terms of speccing out a product for a customer or giving them a troubleshooting with something if something's not working for them. But we also have a dedicated engineering department for that looks after that. My role recently has changed in Axiom. I will be only doing the outside and inside sales part of things, so I cover all of Western Canada. So that will take a lot of these things off my plate, and previously, that's what my day has looked like a combination of a lot of things, but now it's purely going to be sales and trainings between the distributors, educating them about Axiom products and finding better solutions for them as they're using Axiom products.
That's very sweet. So I think that a lot of listeners are kind of wondering, how old are you, Azlan?
How old am I? Okay, do you want to make a guess?
I already know. I'm just asking you right now. So you might as well ask. Well, I'm
45.
I'm going to give you
45.
50. I'm going to say 52.
Okay, that's perfect. That's 2 years younger than my dad. But
Your dad was getting it in.
No, but seriously, how old are you?
29.
29.
You are young. What
we like those conversations because, a lot of young guys are coming in and they're wondering what they want to do next. And, that's a prime example. At 29, you're a Western sales manager.
Yeah. No,
right?
it's a very welcoming industry. That's how I personally feel about it. At least that's what my experience have been for anybody new who is going to come into the industry. Again, I didn't know much about it when I had started or when the job was offered to me. However, there is a lot to learn. The first glance at it is like, oh my God, it's plumbing or heat related. But there are a lot of principles that gets followed in order to gain those end results and everything. And there's a lot of new technology in the industry that different manufacturers contribute to this industry, Axiom being one of them. But there is a lot to learn. Compensation is good.
Compensation's good.
Compensation is always good.
Yeah, shit ton of booze, as you guys may know.
I don't know anything about booze.
That's really awesome. Like we talk about it all the time and how being young and being part of the industry and how we're trying to push it forward and being able to have a conversation with you aside from all the jokes is that we're the millennials.
Yeah.
We're at a different age and a different time in the era where we're finally that other group that's taken over the boomers as we call it.
Certainly. Yep.
And there's nothing against the boomers, but
There isn't?
no, maybe
A little bit.
but it's nice to.
Where's a boomer?
We got one in the audience. He's giving us grief.
I got you.
And he's holding a cane.
He's going to hit me with a cane when I get off
Somebody's
this.
listening.
God damn.
At least we got one listener right now.
Yeah.
No, but it really
pissed
is
off the
great.
entire show.
Seeing Azlan do this, letting people know that there's not the only plumbing and HVAC side where we talk about hands-on. There's the opportunity to be a salesperson at that level, at that age, because people are exiting that kind of that role.
Yeah.
You're right. Yep.
Yeah.
And the opportunities are there that it's not just all about hands-on, going on the field, getting wet, getting dirty.
Yep.
There's a cleaner side to it, the side that's all sales, the comfy side.
I don't know. I like getting my hands dirty. I don't know about you.
The soft side.
Yeah.
You like getting your hands dirty? Have you ever got your hands dirty?
Okay, let's not.
Where are we
there.
going with this?
Let's not get there. But real question is, what's the challenging part about what you do right now, what you did before, or stepping into this role? What do you think is going to be a big challenge for you?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I think I don't really struggle when in terms of connecting with people. So I think I don't see it as challenge. I think I'm gonna name it learning. Like I just need to learn. Oh shit! Yeah. Okay. Sorry. For those of you who have just joined in, if at any point my brown accent kick in, just ignore that.
We were never making fun of that. Continue
Terrace
on.
just made like 20 faces
learning.
there. Okay, sorry. Say your question again, man.
What's your challenging aspect for your job?
Well, I
you
think
said you didn't have any.
Yeah, I don't really.
Pretty confident.
Okay. Learning water quality side of things, there is a lot of things involved on the water chemistry side of things. Axiom sells a lot of water treatment solutions, and that's been our sole focus, along with other things that we do at Axiom. Like we are known for glycol feeders and condensate neutralizers. We're pretty big with that, but system water quality, that's something that we have been a lot more focused on to provide the hydronic system with a good start as well. So I think having more connection made with guys who have in-depth knowledge of that is something that I'm really looking forward to, and getting out there more in the field as I'm going to be covering a bigger region. I think,
So you think
travel part is going to be a little bit of a struggle.
So that's the challenge, like the traveling side.
It's not really a struggle. I look forward to it, and I like challenges. At the same time, I've done fair bit of it. It's just gonna become more frequent thing. And for those listeners, this is not the only thing you do in the industry. If you want to be an inside salesperson and want to stay in the office and make the sale or be on the technical side of things, there's a lot to the industry, regardless of which manufacturer you choose. There are a lot of avenues that the industry could offer you.
Yeah, but you need a steel liver to be in sales, right?
Yeah. To be an outside sales guy, you need to fucking know how to drink.
Yeah.
You don't really. I mean, you're giving the wrong example. I've drank water so many times beside you guys, and I've been given shit, but I'm still drinking water to this day.
Oh, okay.
I don't see any water in your bottle.
I know, I'm out, as you can see. I'm dry.
The only holy one here.
Well, it's good. I mean, having a good attitude is great. From hearing everything that you've said, technically you don't really have any struggles, and I think that's a great attitude because you know that everything is just experience.
Yeah.
Right? Everything comes from you learning and going through. Like, I guess a weird question is, what's an experience that you can remember that you've learned from Axiom itself that has really ingrained in your mind?
Right. So that will be my second or first week on the sales team, and I still tell new guys, like, if I'll meet somebody, if they're struggling about telling me something about their product or like sharing my experience simply with people. So on my sales job about 4.5 years ago, when Kirk and Al decided to bring me on the sales side of things, you guys are familiar with the AHR show, like we have been to a few of those. Maybe. That was my first one, and that show is like, I don't know if I can say it or not, it's like 20 times Cmpx. So the amount of people...
I'd say 3 times.
3 times?
I'd say 3 times.
I'd say 5.
5?
Okay.
3 times.
10. We got a 10 over there.
We got a 10 over there. What else we got? Come on.
I think the average comes to 20 there. Perfect. Thanks, guys.
I mean, average.
I love you agreeing.
20 would be more
As
like...
you know, if you work with Axiom, they don't know how to do math.
Yeah.
So if you want to get a condensate
only
neutralizer, apparently it's $2.
$2.
For
they
you,
have
Terrence,
great...
you. We even carry our media in pockets for you, so we can trip you over.
I love the little bobas that you guys have inside your...
Perfect.
Only 6. Only 6.
So going back to my best memory, so that was on the first day of AHR, and I don't know how to answer questions about the products that we sell because I was on the shipping side, like I had mentioned before, and I didn't know how to technically answer, like, I don't know what the heck is BTU at that time. And
So you literally just found out in the past 3 months what BTU was.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Thanks, man. I'm talking 4.5 years ago, but I don't know where that 3 months come from.
What's
okay.
What's
I
it
thought you
mean?
said just AHR.
What's it mean? BTU? What's that?
Yeah, what is
British
that?
What
thermal
is it?
unit.
You tell
Right.
me. You tell
The
me.
British thermal
Stop
unit.
testing him.
Oh,
Stop testing him. Okay, continue your story.
Perfect. So a lot of people came to me with questions, and I typically am the person that, I need to have an answer.
Yeah.
And I was speechless, so I had to shadow all of our sales guys at that time and our engineers just to pretty much find the right answer. So I come back from the trip, and then I had a chat with Kirk that, hey, tell me what direction to go in because I want to have these answers if I want to be successful in the sales side of things. So he had put me in the same office with our engineers, just so I could hear all the technical questions that people ask us on a daily basis, just so I could constantly ask things that I don't understand. So Ian Slinger, he's one of our lead engineers. So a lot of questions, learning comes from him as well, that, hey, why was this engineer looking for this? Or why was this contractor looking for this? And then Kirk himself, he has helped me a lot in terms of understanding what product gets specs for what benefits each of the product does as well. So is the case with Al. So I work closely with Alan Zenadian, and he's amazing. So they got me to also do some of the warranties on the products that gave me a very in-depth product knowledge as to how the fundamental competence inside competency, brown accent again, components work in each one of the units. So yeah.
So in essence, what you've learned was just the experience of finding out how much you don't know and how much you had to find out during those 4 years.
That's still one of my best memory, I would say, and I'm glad I did that because that kind of bring the basis of my learning of Axiom product line.
And it's great. Jokes aside, there's so many jokes here, but that's great about Axiom that they put in that time to actually train you and put you with their engineers so that they could answer all that question.
Certainly,
all those questions.
Yeah, and we are engaged with CIPH and CHC as well. I currently sit on the CIPH board for Saskatchewan. So
Yikes.
Yikes.
See, I knew that was coming.
It's Saskatchewan, man. I gotta say
See,
something.
that's
every
why
time.
it was not part of my intro, because I'm like, shit, he's going to pull that leg.
That being said, like you started bringing up somewhat of the culture of Axiom. Everybody has their unique culture, and what would your unique culture for Axiom be? Like, what do you guys bring to the table?
Like
A culture, like family. Like, how do you guys all? You're a smaller company. You have 30 employees. You guys, is it like a family base that everybody hangs out together?
Yeah, what's serious question. Like you being an employee, what's a mission statement or what are core values that you have for your business?
Core values, there is only one lately, as of like an hour ago, not to hang out with Terrence Chan.
Right.
He said Terrence Chan, not
because he has some cat fishing freaking profile picture on his Instagram.
Yeah.
This guy cannot ride motorcycle, but he has a motorcycle picture on his Instagram, misleading the audience.
That was a good picture. It definitely tricked you.
That was
so he
Germany.
came up to me and he was like, hey,
Let's go riding.
I saw you have a picture of a bike. Let's go riding sometime. And I tell him, I don't ride no damn bikes.
That was in Germany.
What do you ride?
That was just me at the museum at BMW. I saw a damn bike.
Germany.
I found an image that was a blurred image on the street, and I put myself there. And then now everybody thinks I ride a bike when they see my Instagram.
So you are in fact on that motorcycle.
Oh hell yeah!
He rides in my little sidecar.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
Robin
the
here.
Hezbollah?
Yeah.
That is the most hilarious video till day, man. It's amazing.
Man, that's too much for me. No, but
Look, we have an audience now.
we do.
Oh, see how many people my brown accent brought in?
So
The boomer brought all his kids.
Oh,
So-
shit. That's awesome.
So Axiom is known for their neutralizers and all the other glycol feeds and et cetera, et cetera. But you know, what are you guys doing on that side of how HVAC's coming into that space? I know you guys are a little bit on the HVAC space, but what's coming on that end that Axiom's kind of going, hey, we got to do something about this because we got heat pumps coming and all that stuff, but because all of the stuff we were working on before were boilers and tankless stuff, right?
Right. So condensate neutralizers is something Axiom's been selling, I believe, close to 20 years now. We offer products anywhere from residential all the way up to commercial industrial applications. We also have neutralizers with pump combinations for different applications. However, just coming out of pandemic, we started our separate independent product line called condensate pumps as well, along with condensate neutralizers.
I remember this guy, hold on. I remember this guy, we went to his booth at AHR and he was so proud.
He was
Like,
so proud of it.
he was so
with the
proud.
condensate pumps.
He was
Yeah.
so proud of
He
his
had a
condensate
condensate pump and he was like, oh, look at this flyer. I
Look
did all
at-
that
I
work.
designed
I
the
designed it
Photoshop.
as so nice, Terrence.
Hey, you put them on your Instagrams, man. You really like that.
Yeah.
Daryl did, I didn't. It's different.
We brought so many people.
Or
to
our
your booth
new
that
pump
day.
matches your hairstyle, so
It
I
does.
don't know which one it is.
It does.
We brought so many people to your booth that day. There was so many people there, and
No,
we
but-
we made sure they knew that you made that flyer.
Yeah, aside from those pumps, that's true. You guys did make those
And-
pumps. Those were neat.
yeah.
Those were actually
See?
neat. I
You,
like
Yeah,
you,
they
gu-
were really
you
fun.
guys are the reason behind my promotion.
Well,
Like, fuck it, you are no longer designing this shit.
Where's our kickback?
Get out of the office.
Yeah, we need a kickback
I
for
need a
this.
kickback for
I want
that.
2% for all sales.
2. I'm going to get 4.
Perfect.
Sign up.
So
get
we have
the
sold
contract.
3 pumps so far, so it's on its way. I'm kidding.
But how has the intake of that been? Like when you guys are launching that, like
It's pretty good. So
Yeah.
the pump that I had showed you at AHR is the mini split condensate pump option, but it's been 2 to 3 years that we have been selling condensate pumps. So it's not a new product. It's just a product added to that category line, and that's something that has expanded Axiom's product catalog a little bit more that we offer to the market.
for the HVAC end, correct?
Exactly. Yep.
Then what are your thoughts with Axiom and this whole electrification process? You know, I've never heard your thoughts on it. You know, I have a lot of my own thoughts about how in Canada, from Vancouver side all the way to this side right now, that there's a whole electrification problem where we're going heat pumps and all that stuff, right? Like, how does that affect you guys? Does that affect you guys at all, other than the pumps that you're making, or is there anything underlying?
To some degree, yes. With my, and I'm not guru about this right now, but hopefully at some point with a few more gray hairs, I might be able to talk more knowledge. Are you looking?
Hey, what kind of
you're
what
fucking
kind of
looking
gel?
for
What kind
my
of gel?
gray hair
What
right
kind of
now.
gel do you use on that?
Yeah, you got some height on that hair, bro.
Yeah.
It's
Do you blow dry it?
I'm the brown Johnny Bravo. So
It is a Johnny Bravo. Do you blow dry it?
I do.
Yeah, you
But I
put
got a shitty hair.
like egg whites
hair
in
dryer.
it. You put
What?
egg whites in it.
No.
No, why not?
I got
Like-
some egg whites.
Like mango lassi that you get at the Indian restaurant.
Ugh,
Straight down.
never heard of
Okay,
that.
I don't want to hear about your hair anymore.
Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
What's down the pipeline?
Oh, some new products.
Yes.
More contribution to our existing product categories, whether that be on the system feeder side. Axiom's been an innovative company. Anything new that we come with, and that's one of the things that I admire about the company. We just do not want to continue to sell the same shit. We want to make sure that we adapt to new things, take customers' feedback on the existing product that we sell, what kind of solutions that we could offer our existing product in with more improvements, and make them adaptable to new technology that is coming into the market. So Axiom's digital feeders basically is a true example of that as well.
DMF, right?
The DMF series, exactly. Prior to that, anything in the residential offering Axiom had was our model MF200, which is more on the mechanical side. But that digital feeder has opened a lot of doors for us in terms of answering a lot of questions that contractors or the homeowners had in terms of seeing low-level fluid inside the tank and a whole low pressure alarms, high pressure alarms, and all those things that the previous feeder was doing its job but didn't communicate to you. All these things are improvement made to the next product offering. And I think, there are a lot of things in the pipeline, but any upcoming products from Axiom is going to be an improvement of what we currently offer, just to make sure that we make that change in the market. Because Axiom, this was a big year for us. It is a company that was incorporated back in 1994. It started from Kirk's dad's garage. So that's where the first SF100, the commercial glycol feeder, was made, assembled. And there is the oldest feeder that I've seen till date is from 1998. It's at Colony down in Swift Current, Saskatchewan. So long ways out, but
All right, I'm bored already, so let's cut him off.
yeah, just because you saw Corey walked in,
I heard
you wanted to throw in your.
Corey's head is very
He had
shiny
way
today.
too much product stuff in there, and I'm just like, I'm gone.
Yeah.
I was falling asleep. Let's talk about you. What
Talk
questions
about
do we
me.
have about this man?
I don't know.
Like, what do you do for fun, dude?
Yeah, what do you do for fun?
Like,
Actually ride motorcycles.
Yeah,
I
do
don't
you?
sit on motorcycle and take pictures to catfish people. So
Wow.
He was so
no.
disappointed. Look at it. You hear
This
the-
guy-
I am.
You hear it in his-
I'm
This
looking
guy's
for a
got-
riding buddy.
this guy's
He's
got
so
some
sad.
fire on him.
He's
like,
so
he's got
sad
some
that you don't ride a
sass.
motorcycle.
This guy's
I'm
got some
sad. I'm
sass.
kind of sad too.
Sass.
No, I'm
Sass.
sad that you don't ride a motorcycle.
No, you are sad.
Yeah.
Oh shit,
You are
Adam.
sad.
I am sad. I am sad.
But
Adam's
how
boomer
often,
kicking
how often
in.
do you
He's
ride
like-
these? How often do you ride these motorcycles?
I don't know what happened.
Motorcycles.
Oh shit! I thought moped because that's what you fit on.
Oh, yeah?
I actually rode my first moped when I was in
Thailand?
in Miami.
Oh, well, I thought Thailand.
Are scooters and aside from all this work shit, that's real shit now. Strictly talking shit. Like,
Okay, have you been to Thailand?
no, I haven't. Actually, I've been to.
It's his favorite place to go.
Bangkok, but are mopeds
Bangkok.
and scooters the same?
Can we say
So
that?
did
on
you?
phone?
I did a scooter. Apparently, it was. Like,
Did you?
What do you mean?
Bangkok.
No, no. Are scooters and mopeds the
We
same?
have
Get me a
100
damn
people
answer.
here. There's so many people here.
Are scooters and
I don't think you guys
mopeds the
understand. We have
same?
so many people watching us right now on all these cameras. So many people.
Yeah, so I think scooters have gears like that you shift with your foot, and moped is like just free race and brakes. I think so.
I mean, we were on a scooter together in Germany. Together.
No, not the electric
moped,
ones.
yeah.
He's
No,
talking-
Those little
he's talking
scooter
the
ones.
other
Like, I'm
one.
talking about the bike
Scoot,
ones.
scoot.
He's talking about the gas ones.
Scoot, scoot.
I
Where's our
was
scoot?
I was in one in Florida. Here's the story. It was first time riding, and I thought I was the shit. I thought I was hot. I was going fast.
Holy shit.
And then I parked it, and I took it out of the park zone, and I was like, shit, I'm good.
I'm good.
And then Jason's sitting behind me because he forgot his license. He'll love this episode. I tell him about it. And he's like, I don't have my license. I'm like, oh, man, it's too bad for you. I'm having so much fun. Shit. I'm so good. Then I start riding it, and I somehow lost control. And it fucking went up this curve. And I almost hit the bike. I stopped it in time, but it chipped my shoe. I just had a new...
Chipped your shoe?
I had a new pair of shoes, and it was the
You
Ultra
got a little
Boost, and it chipped the side of it. I was so fucking angry, but I was still happy
They're shoes.
because I didn't hit the bike.
Yeah,
and that's my story of motorcycles.
Because this was like a rental or something?
Yeah, it went...
Your shoes were
Dude, the
rentals?
lip was like 6 inches high.
Yeah.
It went up the fucking lip, and I was so scared. Because it was Jason.
Okay, I think Corey needs a mic too.
We're not talking to audiences right now.
Yeah, we have
Stop
too
trying
many
to be part
people.
of
We have
this.
too many questions.
We asked
I'm
you if you want to
sorry.
be in here. You didn't want to be in here.
We
Now
have
you
too
gotta
many people
shut.
here.
You gotta shut your mouth.
Yeah. We have too many people here. Too many questions.
Yeah, too many people here, and you can't just be the only one talking to us. No, but that was my experience with bikes.
That's awesome.
What was your closest experience when you were riding a bike? Like, have you
Well,
had any dangerous calls?
No, I've only been doing it for about 17 years, so no bad calls so far. I think
So do you- do you
I'm a
gel-
good rider.
Do you gel your hair up like that when you ride bikes?
No.
Does
I'm
it
like,
stay?
I'm like Corey during summertime.
Can I get a picture of you without your hair up?
Sure.
Okay.
Which ones?
The naked ones.
Jesus, I'm gonna get out of
shit.
here.
No, that's awesome. Any other hobbies other than biking, though?
Yeah, I like to work on cars. So I'll be making
Like a Honda
some
Civic?
small repairs to it, like oil change, or installing some new accessory that I've came across on TikTok or something, and then just throw that on.
LEDs?
Yeah,
Some
ditch lights.
RGBs?
Yeah.
Some RGBs, you throw them underneath?
Yep.
What's your favorite color?
What's my favorite color? Red.
I just want to ask you.
Have we gone to this?
Yeah, what's your favorite color?
Red.
Red? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
On checks.
Perfect.
What's your favorite color? What do you like?
Otherwise, it's green. But
What's your favorite drink?
What's your favorite drink? What's your favorite alcoholic beverage?
Guinness.
Oh yeah, doggy.
If I need to chug it, it's Guinness.
Yeah.
What
Everybody.
else?
All day long.
What else do you chug?
Tequila.
What else do you chug?
No, but great experience. Like I know you've done a lot of work with Axiom, but you know when we go back to what we're really trying to talk about,
Yeah.
after knowing who you are, and we're not really interested.
His
is-
boss is here. We gotta.
Oh, shit.
Okay, we gotta.
Um,
Slow walk.
Okay, we're gonna go back to professional. We're not gonna talk about his favorite
What-
color.
Yeah, because the man who's paying for the podcast just walked in, and we got to
so
get a little
make it a little
serious
bit more
here.
serious.
So-
Okay, serious question.
So
Your
so,
products.
Yeah, so being young.
Being young.
No, being young, like what's some advice that you give to people who are trying to get into these industries, to this industry itself? Like you've gone through it. We're talking about almost 4 years from now. So you started at Axiom at what, like 24, 20?
25, 24, yeah.
25?
24, yeah.
Yeah, like for people that want to go in, you know, I don't think people know enough of that side where you can go into a manufacturer sales rep or even a manufacturer all of a sudden. Like, what are your tips on doing such things, and what's some advice?
Personal take, it's been a great experience for me. Like I had mentioned, sales is not the only thing that you could do in the industry. If you come from an engineering background, there's a lot that you could help different manufacturers, even companies like Axiom with, in terms of further developing their product. If you have good computer design skills and all that, you could even get guys to design their hydronic systems and all. At the same time, if you have a good eye for detail, you can also be an inside sales guy and spec out product. Like you could do quotations for different distributors that sells exactly what we sell, but these people just don't have to get in front of people. So there's a lot to do in the industry. You just need the right focus, the right people. And like I'd mentioned, the industry has a lot of people that basically share their knowledge with you. They're welcoming, they always encourage you. And stay away from Terrence Chan. He'll always pull your leg.
Where were you yesterday?
Where was I yesterday?
Yeah, did you go out yesterday?
What time?
I don't know, 9, 10?
10?
10.
I was enjoying a good Middle Eastern dish, like hummus and
Is it
something.
Malaysian? Did you have
I
Malaysian
just
food
said
down
Middle
here?
Eastern. How much have you traveled, Terrence?
Not enough.
Exactly.
Why didn't we go out this? I met you 2 years ago here at Cmpx.
Yep,
We had a few
Amsterdam.
we had an Amsterdam brew house, and we didn't get to go out this time.
Well, that's what.
Hey, the show is not over.
That's what
We're
they're
going
known
tonight.
for. You didn't know that's
known
what they're known for? They just call you and they ghost you?
Wow.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
You're in
You
trouble.
got some trouble here with the alcohol.
You're in trouble. Get over there.
All right, back
All
to
right.
the podcast.
Back to the podcast. Axiom.
So we could go out
A
tonight.
wonderful product. No, I'm driving home to Niagara Falls tonight. I'm
That's
excited.
right.
It's been busy.
It's been
Yeah,
busy. It's been a
here.
busy show. How was the show for you guys? A lot of people coming by your booth.
Certainly. We're
Well,
always a busy booth. We love it.
What's the product that you're highlighting? Like, are you highlighting anything at your booth this year?
Certainly. So the big show where we launched most of our products like we do every year was the HR show.
Yeah.
So Axiom has chemical offering both on water treatment side along with service side. So the inhibitors, Protect One, this is an inhibitor that the inhibitor that Axiom sell, we are offering it in a pressured can now, just to make an easy introduction into a hydronic system. So that's one of the product that we're highlighting. Along with
I
that
did
is
see
the mini
that.
split condensate pump.
He's diving into every
I did
product.
see- I did see that.
Let me sell more for
That
you.
was on
okay?
the-
Let me sell more for you on top. The F Steel, though.
Yeah.
F Steel. Let's talk about that. I mean, yes, Axiom is sponsoring this, but for real, one of my favorite products, if you've ever
What is it?
cleaned heat exchangers.
Oh yeah,
It's,
Like the Beastman?
it's a
Yeah.
product that's engineered for stainless steel heat exchangers.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
Like,
It's nice. You
that
like
stuff
it, eh?
That stuff is hot. Like you get it, you get a brush on it,
Yeah,
and then afterwards it just cleans out the heat exchanger like
Wow.
it's new again.
it's good.
See,
I
that's
like
what
your
people-
sound effects.
that's what people did when they didn't have power tools.
Yeah, that. Yeah, no, that's crazy. Why is your booth so small this year, though?
See, we're coming back from the AHR show.
Yeah, your
Wow.
AHR booth was phenomenal. You don't care about Canada or what?
Right. Well, we do.
Yeah.
We are a growing company.
Because you're from Saskatchewan.
It's,
yeah,
it's
exactly.
strictly talking shit, not strictly grilling shit. You know? We're not here.
Hey,
to
I don't
grill,
need
though.
any more grilling. Come on. Anyways,
It's not small. It's not small. Don't let him
are
say
we
I
it.
still
missed
talking
it.
about the boots?
I almost missed
Oh,
it.
sorry. What were you talking about?
I don't know.
We were talking about how phenomenal your booth was in AHR and
So
how.
Axiom has multiple boots.
Yeah.
As you guys may know, the next show that's coming up is down in Moncton, the meat show.
Yeah.
Meat
So either we have to ship this booth out or the next one. But
Yeah.
like I said, we're a growing company. Our biggest focus for shows like this is to do more customer engagement.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's still the focus when we go down in AHR as well. But in all honesty, it's a show that we have like 3 times, like you said, or 10 times more audience than here.
Yeah.
We have a bigger team,
Yeah.
and we can't have a booth this small there because
You
we're
won't
going to be
fit.
blocking the aisles and everything.
Yeah.
Secondly, for out here, we just want to make sure that I could fit in, so that's
Yeah.
how the booth is sized.
I know you could
Right.
fit perfectly in that
Two
booth.
fit
Exactly.
six people.
6.5.
Hey, where's Terrence's booth?
Hey, since we're
Right there. You
since
see
we're
those?
talking,
See those booths right there? That's ours.
Yeah, that's
it's about
ours.
the same size as yours.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Hey, so since everybody knows it's going to be a cleanup day, aside from cleanup, when you start the show to end the show, a lot of people don't know the amount of work that gets put into it. Like, how
Yeah.
early are you to prepare for this show to get your booth up?
I mean, I know it took you half a day.
I don't
maybe.
know. It only takes us. Okay, if Kirk's not listening, then it only takes us 2 hours, but we have to write off our beer, so it takes about 10 hours of setup.
Yeah.
Right,
10
right.
hours. Yeah.
This podcast is also 10 hours, but it's also not if you're not listening.
Yeah, when I'm talking, it feels like 10 hours, right?
No, it's boring.
Yeah.
The booth over at AHR, how long does that usually take to set up? Do you have a team that sets those up, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's me,
yeah.
job security.
Yeah.
6 people, remember
Yeah.
that.
you do everything. You
Yeah, you
Photoshop, you set up the booths, you
Yeah, I'm
training.
surprised I didn't Photoshop his video. Like, sorry, the picture on his
Yeah.
Instagram there. Like,
With the
come on.
motorcycle.
Yeah.
He really is.
I'm actually a
sad.
better Photoshopper than you, so
Yeah,
you might as well pay me to do Axiom's flyers or whatever you're
Hey,
creating for them.
you'll do my wedding photo shoot. How about that?
Oh.
Imtis Media will cover it.
He's going to use his iPhone
I
14.
want to, but I don't want to look at your face too much.
Oh.
That's the hard part.
Hey, just focus on the camera, okay? There is a lot going on with it.
What
Stop
camera do
focusing
we
on
look
my
at?
face.
All the
What
lights
about
on the
what about
cameras are
what about
changing.
takedown of the booth for real? Like when we're cleaning up today, you know, I'm just curious myself because we know that this is going to close down soon
Yeah.
because we're the last people and there's barely anybody listening to us.
But
And
you
Yeah,
just
we're in
said
an
there's
empty
a lot
hall
of
right
people
now.
sorry, we
sitting
have a lot
here.
of people. I mean,
Yeah, we have 150 people watching us right now. You don't see that?
Yeah.
But how long does it take to?
They're all
close a
in their
booth?
underwear.
I think it's going to take us, I don't know, anywhere from an hour to 1.5 hours. We have
Take you that long to tear down that small booth?
we have a trade show crate. Anything that is on the table, we're just going to take the products aside and all those pieces go together to form a crate. And we just throw all the product in and ship it out.
Is there
It's a
anything?
milk crate.
Wait, is there anything you don't want to take back to Saskatchewan so Adam can help you?
Yeah, I'll take some stuff off your hands. It's fine.
Sounds good. Empty water bottles that we're hiding around the booth.
No, I saw a couple I saw a couple feeders. I saw a couple
10
neutralizers.
cent
I'll take a
recycling.
few neutralizers.
I think they were
It's no
giving
big
out
deal.
samples. So if
Yeah.
you guys are listening, and
Hey, we could always send those to you.
I don't want them.
Yeah.
See, you
I already
know
ha-
you could get them.
I already
and now
have
you don't
them.
want them.
I already have them. And
already
you guys
have
are
'em.
missing 6 beads. Until you give me my extra 6 beads that you're missing from my neutralizer, I don't want another one.
Dude,
Yeah.
just ride your motorcycle
I still
down,
can't believe
okay?
you counted every single bead in the neutralizer.
I'll show you a video one
I'm
day.
surprised how he owns like 2-3 businesses.
He probably bought something on Amazon that counts
So
beads for him.
now it turns up to grilling me. Okay.
Yeah.
No, but thank you so much for coming today. We had a great time. Again, jokes aside, like you guys are a great company. I love working with
Wonderful
you guys.
company.
And
Yeah.
I'm glad we've met you. Okay, one quick story about this guy. This guy keeps coming up to me one day on AHR.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, you don't talk to me, Terrence. I'm too small fry for you."
sad.
And then he's like, "Oh, you don't talk to me. You don't want to call me. You don't want to go out for lunch for me." I was like, "What the heck?"
It's because you live in
is wrong with this?"
Saskatchewan.
Dude, this story is the other way around.
Oh.
But sure.
You never
This-
talk to me.
Yeah, he hasn't even talked to you yet until he came to this podcast.
Yeah.
He's actually more disrespectful than
What,
he
Adam?
thought I was.
I don't
just
talk
call-
to you?
Last
Yeah.
last CMPX, like I just went up to your booth and I just started drinking your beer. That was about it. Right?
Damn. Hey, that's when we met the first time.
Yeah, we did. We met 2 years ago, CMPX. It was
That's perfect.
the other hall. It was
and
great.
we've met a lot.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of each other since then.
That's perfect. A lot
Stupid
more
stories.
learning.
Yeah.
Stupid stories. But seriously, thank you
You're
so
stupid.
much. Thank
Yeah.
you guys for sponsoring one of our podcasts. If you guys don't know, again, you guys can find Axiom at booth what? It doesn't matter anymore
1429.
You'll miss it.
It's still off for next half an hour, and you can see my pretty face there.
And you'll miss it if you blink.
Oh, by the way, Adam, I came across a good post on your Instagram page the other day.
What's
you are a real good hero, saving that cat.
Oh.
Shit, man, that was so amazing.
Save the cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saved a cat a few years ago.
Okay,
I'm
whatever.
not gonna say it. I'm not
Whatever.
gonna say it. I have
Whatever.
a few punchlines, but I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
exactly.
Say
Me
it.
too. I just held that.
I know it's really
Sexual
hard to hide
innuendos,
that.
no, none of those.
No.
But thank you. Like, appreciate you coming out here, Azlan. You know, it takes a lot of time from your booth and for you to kind of educate us and tell us about what you are, what you do. It's great.
It's great.
It's refreshing. And
You're
you
one of
know,
the brands we always talk to too. We always like coming over and seeing what you guys are coming
That's
up
perfect.
with, and we appreciate what you
As
guys
much
do
as
for
we
the
grill
industry.
you,
Yeah,
we love you.
That's
So,
perfect.
th-
I love that, and I love your guys' support towards Axiom. We as a company certainly appreciates that,
Mm-hmm.
and I enjoy your guys' company. I mean, Terrence, I don't know, catfishing, but
I'm pretty good.
yeah,
Sure
exactly.
thing.
Adam is truly a genuine guy. Yeah.
But
You
too
hear
long
that?
of a
Not letting
goodbye.
people
So
say that.
thank you very much. Strictly Talking Shit. Last episode 3 of the show. We got Adam, me, and
One
Azlan.
question.
No.
After you're done with your wrap-up shit,
Yeah.
okay, what's been the most shittiest podcast so far? If you're saying this one, we're throwing hands.
This one.
Damn.
Peace.
Okay.